the 2T Technology Blending Blastoff tutorial. Blending Blastoff is the first application from the Blastoff series of apps utilized by the CAP program for reading success. This app enables the user to drill practice 1, 2, and 3 sound blends forming syllables. Upon opening the app, you will land on the page that will give you the option to choose level 1, 2, or 3. Each level is determined by the amount of sounds presented. Let's go ahead and enter level 1. This will bring you to a page where you are able to choose between consonants or vowels. Let's go ahead and choose consonants. If you haven't already entered the student's name into the app, you will receive a prompt to do so. This only applies to the assessment mode of the app so that you can track everything that the student completes. Let's go ahead and skip that for now and enter into the practice mode. You will be presented with a circle containing a consonant sound that will be presented to the student. You can either hit the green button indicating a correct response or a red button indicating an incorrect response. Your data will be tracked in the upper right corner, but don't forget that in order to save these data, you have to be in assessment mode. In addition to hitting the green and red buttons, you are able to scroll between sounds manually by swiping the sound or holding your finger on the sound for 1 to 2 seconds, and a list of all the sounds will appear. Some of the options that you are able to choose are the color cues, which are specific to the CAP program. And that button's up in the top right corner. Please see the About section on the landing page of this app for a description of the color system, or go to www.2ttechnology.com and investigate the program. Another option is the Reward section, where you are able to make stars pop out for each correct response until you reach the end of the sounds and the rocket ship appears with Tootie inside and you're able to blast off. That button's right in the top in the middle. So each time the student has a correct response, you hit the green button and another star will appear. Tootie will pop out inside the rocket ship and you're able to blast off. So now let's go back to see some more of the options that we have available. Now remember, these data won't be saved until you enter assessment mode, so let's do that now. I'll hit 3 sound blending, consonant, vowel, consonant, and we're given the option to add a student. So let's go ahead and do that now. Such assessment mode, and you'll see the Add Student button has lit up. So let's hit that, and we'll add in a student along with their birthday. And we'll hit Add Student. Student was added successfully. So we'll hit assessment mode, the student's name, and we're given our first item to test. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to indiscriminately choose correct or incorrect for the responses, and you can see the data will be tracked up in the upper right hand corner. Okay, so let's say they got oi and g wrong. Hit resume. Ch, orn. Let's say they got or and n wrong. Resume. Okay, now let's put the color cues on. Rewards. Now you'll also see that the stars aren't popping up. That's on purpose because we didn't want the students to be distracted with the amount of correct versus incorrect responses. So we'll go through this until the very last item, and then the rocket ship will appear at the end. Okay. So now we're able to blast off again. Now let's check what they did. And the way to check these data is to go to the performance report, and we'll select our student, which is our only student we've done so far, test. Now we'll have two options. One, to select all of the students' data to date, and since this is the first time that we've tested this student, we'll only have one entry. Or we could go to a date range, which will enable us to do a certain day or group of days. So let's just hit OK. And here are the data that we've compiled for this session. We have the percentage of correct consonants in the first position, vowels in the medial position, and consonants in the final position. And we have the actual items that they got incorrect. This is great for lesson planning or progress reports. So what we'll do with this is we can send this now in an email to other teachers, other professionals, or to ourselves for our own records, and everything will be tracked accordingly. So there you have it in a nutshell. That was Blending Blastoff from the Blastoff series of apps from the CAP program for reading success. Please check out our other apps as well, such as Syllable Blastoff and SiteWord Blastoff. If you are interested in learning more about the CAP program for reading success, please visit www.2ttechnology.com. Thanks for checking out our video and our apps.